Black people are the only people that talk about money in relationships.
It's crazy.
Because other cultures just know the man is going to be the caretaker or the provider. Like, other cultures just know that. But when I say it, niggas in the comments like,
That's because we
what
don't
the
have
fuck,
culture.
this lazy bitch, what's she talking about?
I agree and disagree. There's two things here, maybe three things, and I'm gonna tell you why. I agree with her, such as, are there more blogs and reality TV emphasizing on money, and it's predominantly black people that's talking about it? Yeah, if she coming from that standpoint. But to ignorantly say only black people talks about money and relationships is just totally false. Because it's no way that you could say that if you don't know what's going on in other people's household and you haven't been around enough race to know that in a mass majority. You know, I think she's talking from a standpoint of her circles of friends and looking at celebrities, relationships, and looking at the blogs. You gotta remember, celebrities only make up 1-2%. Because majority of them supposedly, quote unquote, allegedly supposed to be rich. Right? But you gotta look at the whole nation, nationwide, right? All the states. It's more white people than black people. So you mean to tell me all these black people are married? Because why is the divorce rate so high? It's two reasons why. Right? Infidelity and finances. Those are the number two things is the reason why people are getting divorced. Then if you want to slide the kids in there and such as that, but it's those two things. Infidelity and finances is what breaks up marriages. That's why the divorce rate is so high. You understand? And a wise man always told me, how you get them is how you lose them. So if she only wanted you for the money or he only wanted you for the money, guess what's going to happen at the end? You're going to lose them because of that reason. If you met them in the club and then all of a sudden you got with them, you want them to stop going to the club, that's how you're going to lose them. It's just like that. Is that always the case? No, that's not always the case. But sometimes it is. And everybody knows what I'm talking about. How you get them is how you lose them. You know, especially if you're developing certain habits that somebody's accustomed to. And then once they start to, being decreased or take it away, you see the real side of somebody. Like if you go through a hardship in a marriage and that person really wasn't your ride or die to begin with, and all of a sudden you go through these financial issues, now they can't hold you down because they never was there for you. It was there for the money. So once the money slow up, it was an issue, right? So it's what she's saying really makes no sense because if you really think about it, I don't know who's more married, what race is more married or not, but yeah, if you're looking at reality TV, they emphasize about money and this like that. If you hear some of the rap songs, yeah. If you look at some of these mass majority things you see on TV, yeah, they throw it in your face every 2 seconds. But that don't make up the world. We don't know what goes on in people's households. We don't fucking know. So for her to ignorantly say that, no, I don't, she's wrong. I don't agree with her. I only agree with her if she say, yeah, if you look on social media, every time you go through the clips and the videos, yeah, you see women talking about this. Oh, I can't date a nigga if he ain't got no money, girl. I can't fuck with niggas that ain't got no money, girl. Yeah, if you seeing that every 2 seconds, of course your brain is going to formulate that. But that's not the mass majority. And I don't knock women that think like that. They just not my cup of tea because that's a little gold diggers vibes. I don't knock a woman that wants a guy that has something going on for herself. That's something totally different. Because what woman wants a guy that don't have nothing going on for herself? Just like a man don't want a woman that don't have nothing going on for herself. Nobody wants to date a bum. Who wants to date a bum? You work this hard in your life, go through all these struggles, go through all this poverty to be with a bum? So I don't knock nobody that wants somebody to have something, but it's a thin line between wanting somebody that has something and being a gold digger. Now, if you all about money, all you talk about is materialistic shit, and when you going shopping and when we doing this, everything's surrounded about money, yeah, that's a gold digger. That's somebody that only uses somebody for, a financial gain. You know, it's a difference between good opportunists and bad opportunists. A gold digger is a bad opportunist, and it normally backfires on them. So they got female gold diggers and they got male gold diggers. Niggas do it too. It's just predominantly women that does it because it's being emphasized in the media. But it's a lot of niggas out here using chicks too, living in their crib, you driving their car when they at work, picking up another chick, all types of shit. It happens. So when she say predominantly, when it say black people talks about money all the time in relationships, yeah, of course she gonna say that. She's talking about women. She didn't want to say women because she ain't want the women to attack her ass, but that's what she's basically saying. Because that's all you really see. You don't hear niggas talking about that shit all the time. Once in a while you would see it, and even females would say, yo, he acted real feminine right now. Because that's what females do, right? But do all women do that? No, only some. It's never all. It's always some. But when you see some, you think it's all. So that's the mistake she's making. Two, she's saying other race don't talk about it. That's bullshit. That's like saying all black people is on food stamps. We know that's not true. It's more white people in the world than there's black people. It is more people on food stamps than black people. Look at the statistics. You'll be surprised. So this notion of saying it's only rich white people in this world is bullshit. It's poor people too. It's poor white people too. But the media runs with that and make it seem like, you know what I'm saying? Like we the only ones. It's like every time, and it's kind of our fault a little bit, because every time we popularize something that we make popular, you know what I'm saying? They always want to give us the bad shit, right? People make it seem it's okay to be on food stamp. It's okay to do this and do that, or like hip hop. They only want to give us the bad version of hip hop. They don't want to show the good thing. And the good part of hip hop, they only want to show like the white people and other people had a big mass majority of that. They only want to show the bad shit. And see, that's why it's part of our fault, because we popularize all types of shit, good shit and bad shit. We just don't get the credit for it because we don't know how to work together as people to put our name on stuff so we could get the credit. We so thirsty for the bread that we not even doing business right. And we stronger together. We come together, we do what we got to do. We stronger together. So, yeah, we make a lot of shit famous. Do we get credit for it? No, we don't. Not all the time. So I totally disagree with her. I do agree with her with the roles. Yeah, everybody need to know their role in a relationship. Yeah, I do agree with that. But at the same time, whatever floats your boat, floats your boat. But don't paint a whole race into one thing and say all we talk about is money. That's bullshit. That was an ignorant statement on her part, and she don't know what she's talking about. And that's the problem when somebody dates a couple of people or being around a couple of people, they make a whole statement about that. When you haven't been around millions of people all the time, you don't go and make speeches somewhere. How the fuck you know that that's all black people talk about? Everybody loves money. Everybody loves having money. But don't say that's the reason why relationships or people can't get relationships. Nothing is really traditional no more. Yeah, there's some things that's still traditional. Whatever floats your boat in your relationship. Whatever works for you, works for you. Nobody's judging. But nothing's really traditional no more. It's different times. It's fucked up, but that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Relationship is two people. So whatever y'all do behind closed doors to make your relationship work, that's on y'all. But don't say that's all we talk about. That's why most of us are not married or getting married and relationship messed up. That's bullshit. Because white people go through the same shit. Look at fucking Johnny Depp. Look at fucking Kevin Costner. And they just celebrities. They go through shit just like we go through shit. They only make up 1%. Imagine all the other 98 white people, percentage of white people in Nebraska, Iowa, all over the nation that go through money issues in a relationship. It's just not in the media. It's just not popular. They only want to showcase ratchet, ignorant shit, and they put us as we only ratchet, like white people ain't ratchet either. Like Asian people ain't ratchet either. Like Indian people ain't ratchet either. Like, come on. It be your own kind that just want to just, for views and shit, want to throw you to the side. Like, come on. That was an ignorant statement, sister. So ignorant. You know better than that. But we could agree to disagree. That's fine. Because some people that's listening and watching right now probably don't agree with me. Some probably do agree with me. And totally understand where I'm coming from and what they're hearing. But let's debate that. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me hear y'all thoughts.
Black people are the only people that talk about money in relationships.
It's crazy.
Because other cultures just know the man is going to be the caretaker or the provider. Like, other cultures just know that. But when I say it, niggas in the comments like,
That's 'cause we
what the
don't have
fuck,
culture.
this lazy bitch, what's she talking about?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So
Every other culture understands the man is the provider and the woman is a nurturer. That's not even a conversation that they have because they already know it. They grow up knowing that. Yeah. Black people are the only people that see our moms do more than our dads. And so we have a reverse thinking about it. We think, oh, well, my mom did it so I could do it. Or my mom did it so she can do it. That's why so many black women are unmarried, because we don't have roles. Gender roles are not a bad thing in marriage. Everyone needs to have their, if I don't know my role, how do I know what part I'm playing in anything?
For sure.
When you're on a basketball team, everybody has their position. Everybody has their role. You need to know what your role is. And a woman's role is the nurturer. And if you have kids, the caregiver. And the man's role is the provider. And he brings in the money. He brings in the money and the woman manages it. And that's how the household's supposed to run.
the lack of tradition in black culture is killing relationships. That's the main thing, right?
Don't forget to like and subscribe.